Greetings, YouTube family. Welcome back to my channel, Hidden Alchemy by Sade. If it is your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. My name is Sade. I am a holistic wellness coach focusing on physical, spiritual, emotional, and mental well-being practices to really help people tap into their personal power as well as their highest potential. So, if you are interested in understanding your chart and really understanding the makings of your natal chart and how you can use these transits to work for the betterment of yourself and to transform, alchemize, and really transmute the energy that you have been given in this lifetime, go ahead and head over to my website and schedule a one-on-one consultation so that we can dive into your natal chart and make magic happen. Now, for today's video, we are focusing on the lovely Taurus full moon. And of course, I said lovely, I'm a Taurus rising. So, loving this energy of this Taurus Scorpio energy that we are working with for this month of November. And when I do my full moon and new moon videos, I like to also focus on the energy that we have around the full moon and new moon to support the full moon energy. So, if you have not checked out my video on the November astrology, go ahead and check that out so that you can have an understanding of what we've really been working with for this month and what we will be working with continuing out for the end of the month. Now, let's go ahead and dive into Taurus energy. Taurus is a fixed earth sign, and it's a feminine sign ruled by Venus. So it's about how we attract things into our life. Taurus rules the five senses. So what we see, smell, taste, touch, hear, and how we are adhering to our five senses to give us more grounding and more stability in our life. Taurus is very big on stability. And another thing is Taurus is very big on resources. Both Taurus and Scorpio are very big on resources, and they're attractors of resources through their relationships and through their involvement with other people. So whenever we're working with Taurus, we're working with that feminine Venus energy of wanting stability and wanting comfort as well as luxury. Now, full moons are a time where we've reached a culmination and understanding of something that we need to let go of, get rid of, or something that has reached its peak. So maybe if it's a project that we've been working on from the full moon last year, or even when we were during the North Node, South Node in Taurus and Scorpio, which was a few years back, this full moon can really be a revelation of something that you have been working on for some time and it's reached its peak, or it can be something that you need to let go of. But either way, when we are working with full moon energy, we want to take some time to slow down. And especially for this full moon week, the week of November 11th ish, 12th, as we lead into the full moon, is a bit of a rocky week. So you want to surrender to the discomfort. That is the theme I have for this full moon. Surrender to the discomfort. Because along with this moon opposing Scorpio, which Scorpio is about hidden secrets, hidden knowledge about ourselves, as well as personal power and transformation, we have Uranus in the sign of Taurus, which it has been in the sign of Taurus for some years. And we've all, as a collective, been working with this Uranus energy, right? We've been transforming the Taurus area of our chart in terms of what stability looks like for us. Our financial structure as a collective has shifted since 2018. And even our values and our beliefs, because it's a Venus rule sign, it's really about what do you value? Because what you value is what you're going to put your time, your energy, and your sense of stability and self-worth into. So we have all been working on our sense of self-worth as a collective, but especially if you are a Taurus sun, moon, or rising, you have been transforming your sense of self-worth into a new identity of what feels good for you. Now, the discomforting thing about this is Uranus is the natural ruler of Aquarius. And when you think of Aquarius energy and you think of Taurus energy, two very different energies, okay? Taurus is very fixed. And even though Aquarius is also a fixed sign, it's very hard to get a Taurus energy to move on something. So when you put Uranus, which is the planet that rules futuristic thinking, genius ideas, aha moments, and also random change that forces you to have to adapt and shift your perspective on a situation. When you put that in the sign of Taurus, conjuncting with this moon, opposing Scorpio, it is a time where if you have been holding on to something, a belief system, of a way that you value yourself, your sense of stability. If you have been holding on to a way of making money, okay, this Uranus transit, because Uranus is like a lightning bolt, it will rock your foundation. And you want to surrender to the discomfort so that you can receive the genius idea of how to proceed forward. Now, if you tuned into my Scorpio new moon video, you'll know that we talked a lot about personal power. With this full moon, whatever shifts, whatever changes, okay, tap into your Scorpion energy of personal power to rise to the occasion, because that's what this opposition is going to push you to do, is to have to rise, is to have to conquer whatever the situation externally is. Uranus is an outer planet, so it usually gives you a situation that is unchangeable, that you now have to figure out how to change yourself to adjust and adapt to this new way of living and being. Now, Uranus is going to make its way out of Taurus and into Gemini next year, and then is going to bolt back into Taurus when it retrogrades. So this might be that this moment, especially since it's about 23 degrees, you've been working with this for a while. So it's on its way out. So this is the last few stages of Uranus and Taurus where if you're holding on to a sense of self-worth, a sense of stability, your financial structures, things that are no longer moving into this new world that we are heading into, this full moon can be uncomfortable. Now, what's also going to make this full moon uncomfortable is Saturn does move into Saturn stations direct in the sign of Pisces. Sign wise, it's great because Pisces and Taurus, as well as Scorpio, all have beautiful energy together. You have earth and water. However, Saturn stationing direct is saying if you haven't been working on the things that I have cleaned up for you, as I move forward, you will not reap anything that you haven't sown. Okay. And as Saturn stations direct with this full moon opposing the sun in Scorpio, it's letting you know that you can take practical steps moving forward. Saturn is working with you now to take these practical steps moving forward in your courageous power to take care of whatever Uranus has shaken up, gotten rid of, or removed. Sometimes Uranus energy can feel like it just pulls the rug from underneath you, but it's really for your greatest benefit. It's what you've asked for, but now you're going to be forced in that direction. So nothing to fear, but something to surrender to. Now, another aspect that is important to look at during this full moon is we have Mercury squaring Saturn happening on the 12th. Mercury is in the sign of Sagittarius, squaring Saturn in Pisces. So the reason why this can be a little bit uncomfortable time is because a lot of the details might not be in front of you, right? It can feel like rose colored glasses in a sense, because you have this vision, which is Sagittarius, you have this belief system, you have this vision, and then Saturn blocks it because Saturn says you're not ready yet. There's something that you haven't mastered, there's something that you haven't developed, and I need you to develop this area before you can receive the benefits of this area. Right now, right after Saturn delivers that message, Saturn then goes direct on top of there being a full moon. So a lot is going to come to the surface that you thought you might have had everything, the ducks in a row and everything together, but the rug might be pulled just a little bit. It's up to you to say, I'm either going to rise to the occasion, Scorpio, transform and transmute myself to rise to the person I need. Video cut off midway while I was recording, but rise to the occasion, which is the Scorpion energy of rising to your personal power, tapping into your personal power to rise to the occasion, or allowing whatever situation that unfolds or the rug that is pulled to internalize that energy and allow it to defeat you. So all this energy opposing Scorpio is really going to push you to tap into what you're really truly made out of. And it's really in those moments when we go through situations that really force us into discomfort and we have to surrender to that discomfort. That's when we're really able to see the trueness and the power of what really lies underneath and what we are truly made out of. So, if you want to see where this full moon is affecting you in your chart and how you can really just take advantage of this energy of the full moon, I'm very big on not fear mongering when it comes to astrology, but instead using the energy for your best benefit and best purpose, go ahead and head over to my website, Hidden Alchemy by Sade, where you can schedule a one-on-one consultation, and we can go ahead and check out where this full moon is taking place and just where other aspects are taking place in your chart and how you can best use this energy to your advantage. Other than that, everyone, feel free to check out my videos for the November astrology as well as the Scorpio new moon. And if not, I will see you in December.